Hayley, it seems surreal that I'm finally writing this letter. It seems like it was just last week I got down on one knee in front of the Alamo and asked you to spend the rest of your life with me. It's been a long and winding road that has its shares of ups and downs to get where we are now, but I'm so proud of us and the place that we're in. I'm extremely thankful for finding you again when I did. It was part of God's plan, and I cannot imagine any other woman standing by my side. I told you a few months after we started dating again that you were the first woman I ever truly loved. And that is the absolute truth, and I intend for you to be the last. I have had a lot of adversity throughout my life, and the last few years have been the most challenging. I thank God for putting you back in my life when He did. So many words, Hayley. I can honestly say you saved my life. I cannot even begin to thank you for that. God has provided me with a woman that will weather any storm with me, console me during any dark time, and push me to become a stronger person. We've been able to lean on each other throughout our relationship, and I'm extremely thankful for that. I will always remember the first time I saw you. I was playing baseball in high school, and I was told to look up into the stands because a friend of a friend had brought you to a game to introduce us. We met, and a wild 7 months together followed. Then came 9 years apart where we ended on opposite sides of the world. We grew up, became a little older, and a little bit wiser, maybe. Then our paths crossed again, and the electricity and passion were still there. The connection grows every day, and every time I see you, every time you say my name, and every time we say I love you, I can truly say you are my everything. I promise to be the man you need me to be and the one you deserve. To be able to provide you and our future families with any need. I promise that no matter what we may go through, you will always get the best of me. I strive to never disobey your trust or bring dishonor to our last name. I cannot wait to come home to you every day and experience all of life's big moments with you. I apologize in advance for all the late nights, weekends full of work, and all the times I will be late due to my profession or just me being me. But just know that when I get home, I will be there 100%. You get all of me. God has blessed me with you, and I'm thankful for every day. I love you, Hayley Elizabeth, and I always will. You're the future mother of my children, future proud coach's wife, and forever dance partner. God love you, baby. You're my world, my soulmate, my destiny, forever after all.
Joshua. 12 years, 141 months, 615 weeks, 4,300 days, and here we are. Not many people can say they truly married the love of their life, but I can. We were kids when we met. I used to fantasize about this exact moment, and now at 28, I finally get to say I do. You will do anything for anyone, which I love most of the time. You constantly have me laughing with your silly jokes or crazy dance moves, which I'm sure we'll see a lot of tonight. You always know just what to say and do when I'm feeling down. You do anything to see me happy. These are only a few of the things I love about you. I hope you enjoyed your date with the guys who mean the most to you. I can't wait to see you cry as I walk down the aisle and have all our family and friends there to witness our love for each other. I promise to love you even when you make me mad. I promise to hug you and tell you everything will be okay when we've had a bad day. I promise to continue to watch and or discuss football with you on the daily. I promise to trust you and learn from you. I promise to be your biggest fan and never stop holding your hand. Lastly, I promise to choose you every day until our last day. I love you, Joshua, and I'll see you at the altar.
I love you.
I love you, honey. It's finally here.
Yes, finally.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Me too.
We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the bond of Hayley and Josh. We have also come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to acknowledge and strengthen the bond that they already share. Josh and Hayley, do you, with your family and friends, as your witnesses, present yourselves willingly and of your own accord to be joined in marriage?
We do.
Will you promise to care for each other in the joys and sorrows of life, come what may, and to share the responsibility for growth and enrichment of your life together?
We do.
Josh, please repeat after me. I, Josh,
I, Josh,
take you, Hayley,
take you, Hayley,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I give to you,
I give to you,
in the presence of God
in the presence of God,
and these witnesses, my promise to stay by your side,
to stay by your side,
in sickness and in health,
in sickness and in health,
in joy and in sorrow,
in joy and in sorrow,
as well as through the good times,
as well as in the good times
in the bad.
and the bad.
I promise to love you
I promise to love you
without reservation,
without reservation,
comfort you
comfort you
in times of distress,
in times of distress,
encourage you to achieve all of your goals,
encourage you to achieve all your goals,
laugh with you
laugh with you,
and cry with you,
and cry with you,
grow with you
grow with you,
in mind and spirit,
in mind and spirit,
always be open
always be open
and honest with you,
and honest with you,
and cherish you
for as long as we
both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
Hayley, please repeat after me.
Can you shorten that?
I, Hayley,
I, Hayley,
take you, Josh,
take you, Josh,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
I give to you,
I give to you,
in the presence
in the presence
of God
of God
and these witnesses,
and these witnesses,
my promise to stay by your side
my promise to stay by your side
in sickness
in sickness
and in health,
and in health,
in joy
in joy
and in sorrow,
and in sorrow,
as well as
through the good times
and bad.
and bad.
I promise to love you
I promise to love you
without reservation,
without reservation,
comfort you
comfort you
in times of distress,
in times of distress,
encourage you to achieve all of your goals,
encourage you to achieve all of your goals,
laugh with you
laugh with you,
and cry with you,
and cry with you,
grow with you
grow with you
in mind and spirit,
in mind and spirit,
always be open
always be open
and honest
with you,
and cherish you
and cherish you
as long
as long
as we both shall live.
as we both shall live.
I give you this ring
I give you this ring
as a symbol
as a symbol
of
of my love and faithfulness to you.
Hayley, take the ring and place it on Josh's left hand and repeat after me.
This ring. I give you this ring
As a symbol
as a symbol of my love and
this to you.
faithfulness to you.
Today, you both have pledged yourselves to a lifetime of caring and loving for one another. May this commitment, made in love, kept in faith, lived in hope, and eternally renewed. As you stand here, it is our hope that you will go through life loving, trusting, and caring for each other completely and forever. Josh and Hayley, from this moment forward, you will never be alone. You will carry with you your love for one another, giving you a completeness. May your life be immersed in love, excitement, strive to enrich each other in every way possible. Also, may your work to bring peace you find today in the world today. Now, having pledged their fidelity to one another to love, to honor, and cherish one another in the presence of this gathering, and by the authority vested in me by the great state of Texas, it is my honor to now pronounce you husband and wife. You may now kiss your bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to be the first to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Joshua and Hayley Deuce.
Hayley and Josh, we are so proud of you. We are so happy for you. All these people here, there's so many friends, so much family on both sides, and it just means so much to us to get the chance to come here and to celebrate you. And, I really don't know what to say. I can give you a couple of words of advice. I've been married for a while to a beautiful woman. She keeps me in line, and I know that's hard to believe for some people, but she actually does. Josh, to you, you can be right or you can be happy. You choose. All right? That's the best advice I can give you. An old man once told me and Cindy when we were getting married, he said, don't ever try to change them. You fell in love with what they were. Keep them what they are, and don't ever try to change them, because that's what we are. And we are big, dumb animals. All men are. We're just big, dumb animals. I just so happy to be a part of this, and I'm so happy that y'all let us do this. And so proud of y'all, so happy for you, and we wish you the best. We wish you always happiness. We wish you always strength to go through the hard times together, but keep those hands close, keep those minds close, and keep those hearts close, and you will never have an issue. I will promise you that. And if you do, there's a lot of experience around you. Just ask the question. We love you, we're proud of you, and congratulations.
For those who don't know me, I'm Hayley's sister, Megan. Growing up, we fought like crazy. Like the typical sibling fights where we would take the TV remote to the kitchen with us so the other wouldn't change the channel. I may have borrowed her clothes one too many times. She put a lock on her closet. More than that. It is. And of course, the screaming and door slamming fights that raised Mom and Daddy's blood pressure. It was so often that I never imagined we'd get to this point of actually being sisters and friends, but I'm so glad I was wrong. I find it funny how I was the girly child growing up and Hayley was the tomboy, yet somehow we did a 180. I couldn't have cared less about the details of my wedding, yet Hayley had to have every detail of their wedding planned perfectly. But I guess I should have seen it coming, since every time we played dress up, she had to be the bride. Even though I was pretty young when Hayley and Josh dated the first time, I knew back then he was the one for her. I might have been a little biased though, considering he taught me how to throw a football better than half the guys at our school. He might be a little loud and crazy sometimes, but that just means there's never a dull moment. Being in the Army, sometimes it's hard to accept a crayon eater into the family, but I guess someone's got to do the job. I always wanted a brother and have unofficially adopted a few, but I'm always glad to have another in the family. Love is a force that's more impressive than any other because it's invisible, yet it can transform you in a single moment, and it will offer you more joy than any material possession ever could. And Hayley and Josh's love is a force to be reckoned with. Here's to the bride and groom. I love y'all.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jesse. I'm the best man. I'm Josh's little brother, and I'm glad he was able to officially announce that I am the better brother by being best man. Thank you. I met Josh in the late 90s. It's kind of a weird interaction. I was in the hospital, and I just remember him looking over me and being like, "I'm going to love you and protect you forever." And I was like, "Dude, I just met you." It's kind of weird, but okay. But no, it was fun ever since. But yeah, growing up, we had a conventional childhood, I guess you could say. Josh was 5 years older than me, but we were about the same maturity level the entire time. Yeah, it was pretty fun. But yeah, we had a fun game called Don't Tell Mom, where being the little brother that I was, I would run up there and bug him and just kind of get him to the point where he would lose control and punch me in the stomach, and I'd lose all breath, and as I'm gasping for air, he would say, "Don't tell Mom." To which I'd be like, "Go to hell." But it was fun. I met Hayley when Josh was in high school and instantly liked her better. It didn't take much. No, she was a lot of fun. It was a cultural shock to have a sister that was in the house a lot, but it was a lot of fun. And then I remember when you guys broke up, I remember thinking, "Damn, Josh, I don't know how you can bounce back from that," but. And he didn't. He went right back to her. So. But yeah, some years went by, and we were living together in San Antonio, and he goes to the Houston Rodeo to go to a Kane Brown concert of all things. And he said, "Dude, you're never gonna believe who I bumped into." And I said, "Kane Brown?" And he said, "No, Hayley from high school." And I was like, "Oh. Cool." So some time went on, and he started making some trips to Galveston, and over time I could tell he was falling further and further in love, and next thing I know, she was living with us, and it was fun. And then one day he comes up to me and he says, "Man, I think I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna marry her." And I said, "Cool." That was it. But no, we got her set up with I hope a beautiful engagement. I hope it was okay. All right. It was at the Alamo. It was me that did all of it. This is why you're here tonight. It was mainly me, let's be honest. But fast forward to today, you guys look like such a beautiful couple. I've always admired you, Hayley, as a sister figure with me, and keeping that one in line. And Josh, I've always admired the way that his tenacity, his big heart, the way that he opens his doors for anyone, and the beautiful family we have here today, the friends I've been able to call my own is amazing. And I would never tell you that outside this social setting. So I just want you to know that. But I can't leave this speech now because Mom told me that I have to at least tell you I love you one time. So contractually, I do love you. Sometimes, but yeah, I know. So I just wanted to say to you guys, you guys are such a beautiful couple. I'm so glad to add you to the family. Hayley, Josh, I wish we could have gotten ready to you, but it's fine. It's fine. But I just wanted to say a toast to you guys, and also to those, for everyone that's here today, to those who wish we could have been here, and to those we lost along the way. Cheers.
Bursting with color. stepping into the unknown, waving goodbye to our worries. So we run wild and free. We're not ever slowing down. We run. We're chasing down the dreams we found over the rivers and mountains, deep in the heart of the sea. We know adventure is calling, so we run wild and free. Wild and free. Wild and free. Focus our eyes on the journey, stepping into the unknown, waving goodbye to